ES Audio.
Hello, I'm Mark Blunden, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, has Iran's atomic energy organisation been hacked? But first, owners of the latest iPhones and iPads, there's a whole load of new features available in the latest iOS software update. Apple releases iOS 16.1 on Monday to finesse the functions of the newer model devices, which includes sharing photo libraries with up to 5 other people. One eco-friendly feature allows selective phone charging based on the source of electricity with the lowest carbon emissions, although the feature is currently only available in the US. Meanwhile, a function called Stage Manager aims to make the iPad more like a laptop, allowing apps to be moved around or have their size changed. Next, Elon Musk says he's pushing back releasing the data for his brain experiment Neuralink by a month. The billionaire tweets the show and tell event, as he describes it, will now be held on the 30th of November, but did not provide further information. Musk said that in a 2019 presentation, Neuralink was aiming to receive regulatory approval for trials to implant chips into humans by the end of 2020, but the company has yet to bring a product to market. Neuralink aims to implant wireless brain computer chips it's claimed could help cure neurological conditions and fuse humans with artificial intelligence. Now, after last night's mega thunderstorms in London, a study by Penn State University has discovered that when these events happen, electrical discharges on tree leaves can generate chemicals, potentially affecting surrounding forests' air quality. Previously, work of the atmospheric science team calculated thunderstorms could be responsible for up to 16% of airborne oxidants, which are known as hydroxyl radical and hydroperoxyl radical. Now, the team examined how thunderstorms can cause electrical discharges on objects on the ground to see if the vegetation produces chemicals. These mini phenomena are called coronas and mainly affect plants with pointy leaves. In laboratory testing, 8 species of leaves showed they generated atmospheric oxidants. Now, Iran's atomic energy organisation says an email server of a subsidiary had been hacked by a foreign country, and details published online. That's according to its state media. A hacking group called Black Reward said on Twitter it had released information relating to Iran's nuclear activities, declaring the action a support for protesters in the country. Their statement ended with the words, "In the name of Mahsa Amini and for women, life, freedom," alluding to support for protests ignited by her death in the custody of morality police last month. Black Reward says information released includes management and operational schedules of different parts of the Bushehr power plant, plus passports and visas of Iranian and Russian specialists working there. A filmmaker claims TikTok's mysterious algorithm is pushing trolls towards her account. Emmeline Hartsley says her 2-minute film about sexual consent, viewed over 1 million times, has been deluged with abusive comments from men. TikTok says misogyny is banned from the platform, and it's removed over 100 comments from Hartley's video. Let's go to the ads. Coming up, last chance of the year to catch a solar eclipse. Why not hit rate and follow in the meantime? Welcome back. More than 3 million adults in the UK are being invited to take part in one of the world's largest health research programmes. Our Future Health plans to develop new ways to detect illnesses earlier, when they can be treated more easily, and more accurately predict those at high risk of cancer, diabetes, heart disease, dementia and stroke. Eventually, up to 5 million people over the age of 18 will have the opportunity to join over the next 5 years. Those taking part in the programme are expected to be in it for the long haul and will have to consent to providing DNA and blood samples, which researchers say will be anonymised. Campaigners are calling for single-use vapes to be more easily recycled and have described them as an environmental nightmare. The colourful £5 a go chemical-packed e-cigarettes are increasingly popular, particularly with younger users. A study by Material Focus found over 1 million of the vapes are thrown away every week, but they can't be recycled. problems include the lithium batteries inside, which can cause fire hazards at waste plants and need specialist disposal. And now Material Focus is pushing for vape recycling to be made easier. And finally, it's your last chance of the year to catch a solar eclipse on Tuesday as the moon passes right in front of the sun. The phenomenon could be visible for millions of people, particularly those in Europe and parts of Africa. The eclipse starts in the Atlantic Ocean just before 9 a.m. GMT and will end about 4 hours later. You're up to date. Come back at 4 p.m. for The Leader from the Evening Standard here in London. Tech and Science Daily is back on Tuesday at 1 p.m. See you then.